There's our rifle range over here at the undisclosed location in Oklahoma. Yeah, we'll lie about that. Then this guy's fixing to make a video about making a video.
Hey man, the time has come. It's finally here. We are going to do the BAF Rifle video. And so the idea of the base of fire rifle is to replace the saw in a fire team. You know, the saw is a squad automatic weapon. It's an old belt-fed 5.56. You've all seen it.
For you to do is give me the skinny on that rifle again.
Okay, so this is our. You need me to show it? Or is it
You
in
can.
the picture? This is our base of fire rifle. So you know, our big thing over here at my channel is, well, there's a lot of big things, but one of them is the militia. I take very seriously the American man's responsibility to protect his faith, family, freedoms for himself. If someone else is protecting you, then someone else controls you. And so there's this famous quote from George Washington. Some people try to claim he didn't say it, but the quote is that the weapons of the infantry are the birthright of the American man. And so many of you are familiar with the National Firearms Act. It was passed in 1936. It restricted the sale and ownership of machine guns and a couple of other things, suppressors, short-barreled rifles, shotguns. And it greatly curtailed the ability of Americans to stand up to overwhelming oppressive force, fill in the blank. And so I kind of came up with this concept to restore a little bit of that balance. So this would replace the squad automatic weapon in a fire team or a mag. So we've got a 24-inch heavy barrel. I actually wanted a 26-inch, but I just finally got sick of looking for one and went with the 24-inch. And so it can handle a little bit higher volume of fire without getting hot and overheating. It also makes it a really good DMR, designated marksman. So how this would work is your, for lack of a better, it's not a saw gunner, but you know, your BOF operator would set up his position, and he would start engaging targets, and his team would start moving around him, doing the bounding overwatch. And so he's providing cover fire for the team, and when the team's setting in new positions and they take over cover fire, then the gunner moves up. And so it's just an attempt to an experiment, really, to see if we can return some of that firepower to the militia. And so today we're going to sort of test the concept for the first time. Don't know how it's going to go. I'm hoping it's going to go good, but I don't have a great zero. I haven't spent a lot of time with this rifle. I only brought 90 rounds of ammunition because ammunition is so expensive. So we're going to see how this goes. Did I talk about the binary? I didn't say anything about the binary trigger to you, did I? It has a binary trigger. So how it achieves that higher rate of fire is with the binary trigger. It fires when you pull the trigger like normal. It also fires when you release the trigger, and that's legal. It's, you know, it's ATF approved and all that, and so it lets me get a little bit higher rate of fire, and then the heavy barrel can handle that little bit heavier rate of fire. And then also, of course, it becomes a decent DMR, although the semi-automatic trigger pull on that binary trigger is not great. So it may be not the best DMR trigger, but it's a compromise. Everything in life is a compromise. Obviously, if this was, you know, perfect, it would be an actual saw, and we wouldn't even be having this conversation. You ought to be telling me to shut up and buy a saw.
Buy and saw, yeah. Anyway, there'll be a whole lot more comprehensive video over there on his channel, guys. But let's watch him play with it now.
All right, gonna get loud.
That was straight on that metal. Then do it again.
All right, our first shot was pretty good. third shot.
Those two were missed.
Where's it going?
I do not know. I think it's going over the top of it.
I'm hitting low.
That was
No, I'm hitting high. That's perfect. Try one of those little tiny targets. Try to. Can't zoom you men in. I'm sorry.
I got a real grainy zoom in. See what happens. There you go.
They're ringing those little ones. That's too easy. Alright, let's try this echo mode real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put 4 shots on the left target, 4 shots on the right target, then transfer back to the left target, and we're going to go down there and see what we got. Is that 4?
Wait, let's say not.
That was 2.
Let me try that again.
That was only 2, boss.
Alright, let's transfer off of that and see what's going on.
Yeah, we got 2 videos.
Binary trigger's not working.
Wait, let's say.
Nice, no,
That
cool.
is gonna be really disappointing.
Technical difficulties. We'll work through them. Look, that's a winning team right there. We got the Sasquatch, the C103. Oh, that's my knuckles. Hold on. C103, and we don't know who this guy is.
Bond.
James Bond. James Bond. That's the Aid O'Neill.
In Her Majesty's service.
I was tried really hard not to say AD O'Neill. Oh, I did it. That's Aid Near, C103, and the Sasquatch. We are hidden in the Ozark Mountains, and we're doing stuff.
Oh, that worked.
That worked. I want one of those.
Okay, so
What we figured out is that it takes practice.
y'all want to see how far?
We're actually walking down here to check the targets after he made those shots. It's a little bit of a stroll. He was shooting those at 287 yards, or it's meters. So whatever that is in yards. Pretty close to 200. Get your steps in.
All right, here we go.
That You're canting your rifle.
Is that
You're doing this. You bam, bam, bam. Then you're.
still doing it, huh?
Yep.
Uh-oh, it's not going to be good. So I've got a few left in this one magazine. Let's see if I can do some of them headshots.
Yeah.
I love this
That's
thing.
bad day.
Go for that little gong. God, I feel like Hitchcock 45. Let's shoot the gong. Oh, that's right. I've got that Coke can up there. Let's smoke a little Coke. We really are going to be Hitchcock. Let me zoom this open. I haven't been using, I've done all of this on the 2 power. Let's crank it up a notch for this Coke can. I'm at 5 power now. I got a Coke can on top of a post gun.
Oh, where'd it go? It ain't on there anymore.
Killed the son of a bitch.
Yeah, nice hail. They like it.
This is usable dirt up
What
there.
is that?
Yeah.
We got a bunch of clay. Clay. They're not really tough. Where's the clay? Oh, that's
Why in the world would you want to move your kids out in the middle of nowhere?
That's good wet clay. Right here, that's good wet clay. Really?
Because it's good for them.
I found the jackpot aisle. What? I found the jackpot.
Just got to go with.